go outside in these things?
What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Damn!
You think you're funny, don't you?
I know I am. I'm the famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Schwarzenegger.
Gesundheit.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of news and review in the toy world. I don't even know what episode we're on. I mean, I've just kind of been doing like all my lives as a episode count. So, I mean, this would be episode number 15. Oh wait, this is number 52 of Talib 1980 _ collects presents. But we got a lot to go over, so let's get started. First off is Transformers news, like always. So this is coming from Iron Studios. This is their Optimus Prime statue, and they're also doing a Bumblebee. Now the Bumblebee was teased. Was it at the toy show in Brazil this week? I can't remember, but these are roughly selling for $350-ish a piece. I think I saw them on BBTS for like $390. So cool looking statues, but I'm not a statue guy. So for those that are, happy hunting. Next up, we just had like a little tease from Yellow Park for their Singapore Comic-Con 2025, like exclusive there. This is the transparent Starscream. And that'll be available. That was available this weekend. So next up, so Takara is reissuing they're like doing like a rerun of their MPG Super God Genrai. So there is a head fix. And if you look at some of these images that I've attached, there was I don't even know where I found these, but it was showing all the differences between this version and the original release. But it's supposed to fix the head. It's supposed to fix the head to where it fits in better. I think it's supposed to fit in better with the combined mode and with the God Bomber piece as well. But you can read through these, and then if anybody has any additional questions, I can't remember where I found these. I think I found them on Facebook post on Facebook. But if anybody is more curious, all the different upgrades, you can message me and I can send them to you. Next up, more from Takara. So last week we saw that Takara was doing some product reveals. A lot of stuff we've already seen, but we haven't seen this Age of the Primes Orion Pax. So you can kind of see he kind of cleans up a little bit in truck mode, and then he comes with that mining tool. Also, something we haven't seen, but was at TikTok. Like I was getting comments galore on TikTok about this. There are a lot of people happy with this Transformers Devastation Bumblebee, and I'm not 100% sure if it's a retool of the Studio Series 86. I mean, there's definitely some changes. The front end, I mean, it's a completely different car. I think the 86 was licensed by Volkswagen, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm kind of curious how this, what this compares to. I kind of want to see what it's standing next to, because if you guys remember, the Devastation Optimus Prime was a deluxe class, and it was a small figure. So I wonder if this is going to scale with that Prime and maybe be even smaller. But this is a deluxe price point. So I'm sure we'll see more on this domestic soon. And then more from Takara. We've seen multiple images of this, but these are just official images that was on Takara Tomi's Takara Tomy Mall of the missing Link Delta Magnus. And this went out for pre-order last week. And, speaking of the MPG Super God Genrai mold, we have in-hand images of the Nucleon Quest Super Convoy, the black variant. Some people are dubbing Nemesis Prime, but no, it's Nucleon Quest Super Convoy. So here's some more images. And next up, so we knew Hasbro was at a convention this week, but out of the blue, like always, things are spoiled before they're actually officially revealed. So here is Age of the Prime Sideways. And Sideways, my friends, is a Voyager. It went up for pre-order, and it comes with it. It's doing its two Minicon head gimmick. And like I said, this is Voyager class, and he looks a bit small. Next up, while staying in the Voyager realm, we got images of Swindle. So this is the final piece. This is the last piece we haven't really seen much of for the Combaticons, for Bruticus. And this is a Voyager class. And he has like a little trailer, which I think it expands and becomes Bruticus's main blaster. So looking forward to seeing more on this. And then we kind of have more on it because we got some official image leaks of Onslaught and Bruticus in combined mode. And in my opinion, he's a little stubby. Some things aren't right, but we are going to have another combiner complete. And then there's some box art on the left and right. Actually, I think he looks better with without the limbs attached to him. But so yeah. Also, so like I've been mentioning, Hasbro was at CCXP in Brazil, and this was part of their display there. This was some of the toys that they were showing off. Also, after their panel, they had prototype version of Onslaught and Bruticus and the Combaticons in combined form. They also had a gray model prototype of Swindle, and you kind of got a good look of what it's going to look like in combined mode. Also at CCXP, Blokees had a display. Now, we've already seen this gray model Bruticus. We've seen the shining, I think that's the shining Megatron, and I think this might be the first actual in-hand or on like live images of a colored version of Tarn. But what a lot of people aren't catching is we have a Defender class Beast Wars Megatron. This is the first Beast Wars we've seen from Blokees, and I'm curious. I thought when they did those Defender-sized Jurassic World stuff, we might see Beast Wars stuff, specifically Megatron and Dinobot. So that's a interesting image, and hopefully we see more Beast Wars stuff. Next up,
I'll be back.
Guess who's back?
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
You gotta put your back into it, dumbass.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
so it's been another week, and we got some more reissues. First off, let's these were pictures from me. So I was at I stopped at Target this week, and I found the reissue of Thrust from Earthrise, the reissue of Sunstreaker, and Gigawatt got a reissue. My Target was stacked. The funny thing was, as I was walking around looking for other stuff, I found a few classified figures, and a lady snatched that Sunstreaker right up as I come back into the aisle after I took the picture. So I got there just in time to get these. Also, on third-party side of the world, DX9 is reissuing their Rodimus Prime. It's named Carrie. So this was up on Show Z, I think for like $90 and some change. But so head to Show Z if you need Rodimus Prime. I've heard good things on this Rodimus. So if you don't have a Masterpiece scale Rodimus in your collection, this is a good one to get. And that pushes us to third-party news. So the first thing is DNA Design released a statement. They are adding an additional piece to the Devastator upgrade kit, the DK73. It's a piece that goes right above the chest plate. It's a gap filler for Hook. So it can't store in, and it can't be stored when it's in other modes, but they specifically added that in as a bonus item. Next up,
Showtime! Woo! Woo!
That's right, folks. Dr. Woo! We got some updated images, of Dr. Wu's Prowl and Kickback. So these, usually if we're seeing these finished items, they will be shipping in our hands soon. See, next up we have an update on X. Oh no, this is, you know what? This is the what is this one called? So Anna showed this off last week if you watched Decepticast, but so this Jing Gang did a Cybertron. It's like a miniature Cybertron, but it's a little globe. But now we're getting a retooled version to look like it's the Earth. So this is called WK127 Earth Guardian. And it can do a globe mode as well, but of Earth. See, next up, so X-Transbots teased a prototype image of their MX-70 Varric, which is their version of a Zarek. So we're getting ahead to Scorponok. Will they do the entire thing? I don't know. Fans Toys is supposedly doing Fort Max. All right. Next up, we have some new stuff from King's Toys. This is their oh, I don't want to say the word. Their generation sized next piece of their Volcanicus combiner. This is Grimlock. And I did not write the name of their version of Grimlock in the images, but you can kind of see some of their combined modes. So this is going to be Volcanicus. You know, it's funny. They started off with MP in this size, and I'm surprised they didn't show the MP off, but it looks like they're doing the generation size first. Then here's a couple images of him in bot mode or dinosaur mode. Let's see. Next up, we got sales. I don't know if this one's active anymore, but this G2 blue version of Grimlock was on sale on Amazon for $46.70, but it says limited time deal, so it might not be available anymore. And speaking of deals on Entertainment Earth, I don't have an affiliate code, but I just saw this, that it was buy one, get one 50% off on all their action figures, including their Transformers. You know, speaking of deals, have you guys been paying attention to RosCon 2025? I've just been seeing pictures on Facebook like crazy of just all kinds of stuff at Ross. Like, it seemed like it was slow. Like, there was like a big amount of stuff that hit Ross, and then it just kind of died. And now it's just like December hit, and they are just getting nailed with G.I. Joe Classified, all kinds of Hasbro products, Transformers. Like this Tripticon is showing back up again. Like, we saw it early on, and then it just disappeared. Well, it's reappeared. So be on the lookout at your local Ross to find those Tripticons. That one's got me tempted a little bit. Last up, kind of, I would say one of the biggest things this week in Transformers news was Roboson finally showed off their Soundwave. And with their auto transforming Soundwave. And I want to say it's probably the best looking so far. Well, no, I think Grimlock might have been the best looking one. But Soundwave looks really good. I'm not the biggest fan of Roboson, partly because of the price, and you pretty much have to keep these powered up for them to sustain any stability. But some really cool things with this. So it is a Bluetooth speaker, so which makes perfect sense because, well, Soundwave, you know, was a cassette player, like a mini cassette player, but it's also there's 200 original lines voiced by Frank Welker. So that's really cool that he came back from Megatron to do voices for Soundwave. And then, like typical Roboson, some of their packaging is really cool. And then there's like a breakdown of all the accessories. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for Transformers news. Let's move on to other stuff. So next up, our next thing is Marvel Legends. Now, a lot of this stuff is reveals that was at the CX or CCXP. But so during the Marvel panel, the Marvel team or Dwight mentioned that there is going to be, it's not a reissue. So this is the Build-A-Figure Lizard, and now it's just an individual, and its own individual package. You know, they've done this with multiple, like Strong Guy. I think it's been the most recent one, but decent looking. And I think they added a head sculpt. I don't know which one they added because I don't have this original version. But next up, we are getting a Spider-Man from No Way Home, the Amazing Spider-Man. So this is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And all these already went up for pre-order. Oh, and that Lizard was an Amazon exclusive. The Spider-Man is a Famazon thing. You should be able to find that anywhere. And then next up, they're doing a Red Hulk, which is a repaint of the regular Hulk, She-Hulk. Did I say Red Hulk? I meant Red She-Hulk. And this one is a Famazon exclusive as well. It's everywhere. Let's see. And next up, this slide's kind of out of order, but this is from Hiya Toys. Their 1/16th, 1/18th line of Joes. And so this is Zartan. Oh, look, G.I. Joe. Here's some more image of him, and then you can kind of see a breakdown of all of his pieces. That image on the top right, that's not doing him justice on his face. It seems like they just have a hard time with the human characteristics on the face. Like the troopers that are their face are completely covered seems to be okay, but whenever they do a human face, it's always a bit off. I've never seen one in hand, so maybe, with this being an early photos, it's not as bad once you get them in hand. I don't know. Speak up in the comments. Let me know if anybody's got these Hiya Toys. The Gung Ho, what was it, last week? That one didn't look too bad. Next up, guess what went up for pre-order? That Arctic Hiss Hasbro teased, and we saw at NYCC, and they dropped some official images of it. And the final price for this is $199.99. And so this is the base, pretty much the base Hiss. Some minor differences. So you only get one canopy. You get the canopy with that can go all the way up, or the sides can go up. We're getting racks on the side. No missile racks. None of the missile racks that go on the side. What was it? A 3 missile launching system. The turret's different. You're getting the missile turret that's on the Stinger. Minus 3 figures. So and we're only getting the driver, which is almost like a kit bash of the Hiss driver and the Snow Serpent. And it looks like there's a couple little accessories like fuel cans. And then the back of it's still intact for troop carrying purposes. But your boy pre-ordered one of these. So while at the convention, during the Hasbro panel, they teased name-only reveal of Deep Six, hopefully coming with a shark, and then they showed off this this piece. So a lot of people are saying Polar Battle Bear because of we're doing a lot of snow themed stuff, but I'm looking at that, and that looks like Zartan's swamp skier. I wonder if we're getting a deluxe version of Zartan, a reissue of Zartan with the swamp skier. Could they? I know that was with the original one, but if you remember the last convention, there was a name only reveal for Ninja Force Zartan. I don't know why he would come with a swamp skier, but I know we're getting another Zartan. And while we're at it, speaking of Hasbro at CCXP Brazil, here is from their booth some images. Here is some new images of the Snowcat, and they also had the Arctic Hiss on display while there. A lot of pictures of the Snowcat. I'm digging, getting some more updates on these, and hoping it'll come in soon. Also, some images from the Marvel Legends stuff, some Transformer stuff we saw earlier. Oddly, I didn't find any Star Wars stuff, and I know the Star Wars team was there. Let's see. Next up, we have wrong way. Some news out of Bandai. So this one hit my I don't know. It hit me. It was this is the Chogokin Metroid Beyond 4 Samus. And this Samus has some die cast. It's got light up gimmicks. And I know this is up for pre-order BBTS, but I can't remember the price. And I think this is like an 8-inch scale, so it's its own scale. But definitely a sexy design of Samus for sure. Let's see. I just kind of buried it. But next up, we have some news from Mezco Toys. Now, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to Mezco. I mean, we've been showing some Mezco stuff off, like the Hulk and the Leader. But the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. So the first image on the left was a tease that they posted on the 2nd, I believe. And now we're getting a full pictures of all these. So it's touted in the one picture, real soft goods and belts and pads. So, I mean, if you're a fan of Mezco, you know that Mezco does a lot of soft goods. But there's not much soft goods on the Turtles. But clearly their belts and their pads are. I think the head sculpts look pretty good on these. Like, really good representation of the movie. And then here's the kind of a individual images of and a breakdown of everything they come with. Looks like they all come with 3 heads, a bunch of hands, sets of weapons, like Raph and Michelangelo come with like a spinning gimmick. Yeah, looking forward to seeing more images of these. Probably not, I don't know, but they were up for pre-order. I know BBTS, they were still in stock last I checked. And then last up for this week, InArt was at, I think they were at the SGCC. I think that was the Singapore Comic Con, the same one that that YOLO Park Starscream was at. But anyways, so they had a lot of their 112 stuff on display. And you can see they got the Steel and the Absolute Batman. Batman looks pretty sick. I'm not a huge Batman collector. I do have the InArt Rise of the, what was it? The Dark Knight Rises. But they're doing Batfleck and Henry Cavill. Like, those face sculpts look pretty good. And then the T-800 from Terminator. Kingdom Come Superman, the Dark Knight Batman. Like, InArt might be getting some of my money on some of this stuff. Like, they're killing it with their designs. Also, we got the Dark Knight Two-Face. It looks like some of their like naked bucks that they're probably, I don't know if they'll be doing releases of those. And then they got the the Batman That Laughs, and then a Wukong figure. But it's scary with some of the stuff that InArt's got coming out after the Catwoman from a couple weeks ago and the 1/6 version of her. So good. But we've hit the end, folks. That's all for the news this week. There was quite a bit. I know I was scurrying to get some of these slides completed, but I appreciate everybody watching. If you could like this video, if you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. Also, comment. What was your favorite thing this week? Let me know. And if there's anything else, any other lines you'd like me to focus on, or just kind of have images of. Most of this content and these slides are stuff that I gather throughout the week. So it's a lot of stuff that's just hitting me, and I'm just trying to throw it out there. So like I said, comment. Let's talk about this stuff. I mean, this is what I do. I love talking about toys and collectibles. So, and also, if you could share this video, it would be greatly appreciated. The more eyes I can get on it, the better for me, you know. And then also one other thing is check out my check out the links in the description. Check out my other socials. That's where I'm typically posting news daily: Instagram, TikTok, X, and I have my own Facebook page. Trying to get that to 100 followers so I could multi-stream. Currently, I'm streaming on my lives go up on YouTube, where you're probably watching right now. They go up on the purple thing. I guess you shouldn't talk about it because it could hurt the algorithm. So I probably even shouldn't say YouTube because they said that hurts the purple symbols algorithm. But I'm trying to multi-stream on Facebook as well. So also check out I do 2 reviews a week. I do a Transformers review on Friday, Transformers review on Tuesday, Transformers Tuesday, and an action figure or accessory or vehicle on Friday. And it's Action Figure Friday. This goes up every Tuesday at 1 a.m. So you guys can check that out Tuesday morning when you wake up, or if you're third shifter and are up already. And then check me out Saturday night, where me and some of the boys get together. We've been talking movies. Last week we talked about our favorite boobs in movies. I don't know what we're doing this week. There has been talks about movies that made you just turn away, or just shock value movies. So we'll see. We'll talk with them. And then lastly, I am on the Figure Fight Club channel. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. Had a big giveaway party last Friday. And you can see me Monday nights at 10:15 p.m. where I host a show on Transformers. And my co-host Anna and I would just talk about the news of Transformers and sometimes talk topics. There might be something on this Robeson. So check that out. Also, Tuesdays on Figure Fight Club is open mic night. That starts at 8 p.m. every Tuesday. Put a link in the chat. Anybody who wants can hop in and show and tell, talk toys. Just don't be a jerk. And then Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, is our VIP show, where we typically have somebody in the industry or a fellow YouTuber, and we are interviewing them. So that's content, baby. That's what I'm about. But so that's all I got for now. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace.